absence. You are not alone, Lily. I am here with you, and I know that even though he may not be here, Minta is with you as well.
Lily doesn't respond. At this point, you see Father Imperium comes up and looks at you, Mace, and goes, "I do apologize for the attire. The clothes that you were brought in were kind of charred and badly destroyed."
Uh, oh, Maze is a little angry right now, but not like specifically at that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but kind of like shakes it off for a second there and says, "Well, did you fix them?"
Uh, they were.
You could
They
just
seem to
mend
be
them.
You
beyond.
were burnt to a crisp.
Well, there is mending spells.
I can't mend charcoal, hon.
Magic just brought someone back to life in front
I'll
of you. You
buy you
think
new
magic is...
clothes with the money I took off the bitch's corpse.
Well, that is appealing.
Well, we'll take you out. You deserve it when you get rested up.
And,
No.
I think... No.
No.
Sip would probably be kind of walk over and go, "I believe this is yours," and hand Maze the ring.
As the ring gets passed over to Maze, Maze, you hold a familiar silver ring in your hand. Then you can feel a familiar warmth coming from the ring.
We're an absolute fit. Oh my god.
You know, I said I would wait, but just immediately puts it on. Back in the same spot.
As, as you immediately put the ring on, you feel once again the connection being reestablished. But it seems very quiet. Like Igris isn't talking right now.
I just came back from the dead. You need to wake up.
No response.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Igris, are, what are you doing?
As you call out to Igris again, you feel the familiar growl just echo through your head. And suddenly, you feel that your vision is starting to drift away before seemingly starting to snap back to where you're at right now. And you hear Igrit's voice go, "We will talk later."
Okay. Good to see you too. Well, I'm
I know. Now what?
I presume that Lily is still crying.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lily is
Ren
still
just
bawling her
watches
eyes
them
out.
sadly. What's what happened?
Fenwin looks over the whole Abel and Lily's situation going on with a
Mm-hmm.
extremely pained look on her face. Mix of sadness and anger and loss. Heartbreak. She takes a step over to the duo and, not really attempting to do anything more than be closer, but kind of kneels down towards Lily's eye level. So she still has her head kind of buried in Abel's shoulder, she presumes.
Yeah, currently Abel's like carrying Lily, and Lily's just currently buried in his chest right now.
Okay. Loss is a hard thing to deal with, little one. She says, kind of attempting to hold back tears as best she can. Even when someone really does only go away for a little while. And even then, the uncertainty that comes with it. I would suggest not losing sight of what you do have still.
You see Lily is starting to calm down from her crying fit, and kind of just glances over at you, Finwin, and just sniffles before. And then she gives a slight nod.
And Abel is right about her being with you in a way. And when takes out her point, a golden sun necklace and shows it to Lily. This came from someone very important to me. I had to leave as well. And I'm assuming that belt that you're wearing comes from someone very important to you. It's good to keep the pieces of someone. Helps them stay close to your memory.
Abel.
Lily,
Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, Abel gives a very appreciative nod at Finwin for saying all of that.
You see Lily kind of just tightens her grip on the direwolf pelt and gives a nod to Finwin, and looks at the sun necklace and kind of just stares at it for a moment before burying her face back into Abel's chest and just trying to seek comfort for right now.
And nods and backs away.
And I'll kind of like pull the pelt like over her a little bit better, kind of like, comfort her, hug her through it, and all that kind of reminder that the pelt is there.
Okay. At this point, you see Father Imperium is nodding his head towards Lily and gives a sigh for a moment before looking at the rest of the group and goes, "We at the temple know of all of Rusty Point cannot thank you enough for helping us reestablish our connection. I can already feel the matron's presence all around us already, and we cannot thank you enough. So, please accept these rewards. And you see, he kind of motions over to a nearby cleric, and you see the cleric is holding up a chest, like fairly big chest, walks over and sets it on the ground and seems to unlock it with a key and opens it up. And inside, you see what seems to be a large brown satchel, and what also appears to be 3 scrolls that are tied together. And you hear Father Imperium go, we made a collection and sorted through what we can afford to hand out as a reward for something as big as this. So please, by all means, this will be, if I remember correctly, 10,000 gold pieces. And those 3 scrolls are scrolls of true resurrection. In case y'all can't find us. So, I mean, please, by all means, accept our gratitude.
Squirrels of resurrection.
Yes, 3
Take these
squirrels
squirrels.
tied in.
Squirrels of true resurrection.
Take these 3 squirrels that we locked in this chest.
You gotta kick them at a tree to trigger the effect.
Sorry, my hearing just sucks.
It's funny.
I gotta be careful because they're very wildly. Anyways,
I need to draw this now. This is funny.
Do it.
Squirrels of resurrection.
squirrels, a true resurrection.
You kill the squirrel, you gain a life.
Oh my god.
Gotta have to catch it first.
I don't like that.
Anyways, so taking down notes of 3 squirrels of true resurrection
It still
and
sounded like
10,000
squirrels.
and 10,000 gold pieces. I'll leave it to y'all to decide how it gets divided.
I mean, I'll take the scrolls since they're like cleric spells.
Yes, you can have the squirrels.
Yeah, I'll take the squirrels, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I'll hold on to them. I had a lemur for a while, but it's gone. So
You had a lemur, but it died.
it died when I died.
Akora, you know the drill.
Aw.
Okay.
Okay, I think I roll the most D100s as far as just because I'm pissed off the DM by saying something stupid.
I think besides like that one that Maze had to roll just now, you're the only one.
No, I've gotten one of these before. It was
That
very
was
early
for
on.
correcting his grammar. The other time it was for saying something stupid. Now it's for making fun of how he says squirrels. Squirrels? Squirrel.
Oh,
Continue on.
At this point, Fenwin is kind of backed away from the group, wiping her eyes, so not particularly paying attention to what's going on.
I'm going
Yeah.
to glance over at where I think Fenwin was, and I'm going to gesture up for her to come closer a little bit. You're welcome to come here.
Fenwin nods, but keeps her distance a little bit as she does move just a touch closer.
Yeah, Abel will be sure to notice this, and he'll go stand beside Finwin as well.
Guys, you
I'll
should not
also
let
move
me have
closer
10,000
to,
gold. I'm just saying.
I'm taking that from you. You're not in control of the money. God.
Maze will. Oh, okay. So I'll say. Sid will say. You
I have a reply.
Oh, God,
guys
I
can
mean,
keep my
What
share.
was that?
No, you were getting your sorry, you were getting your share. You helped us after all.
Yes. And I don't need it. At least, not at the moment.
Well,
I
save it for a
think I
rainy
might
day,
stick around
Howard.
here and help for a while.
Oh, you'll be needed here as well. You are a damn fine paladin.
Thought you were gonna say bird. Either statement is true.
Damn
You're
fine
damn fine bird.
I'm just gonna end it and say you're damn fine.
I thought
mean,
so
either-
too. I was like, wait, what?
Either statement is true.
Joke's
Cook
on you,
off.
Aquarius is my
Let's
only
leave it.
not gay character I've had in an entire.
Like, I will be fine without it. You guys are the ones dealing with some crazy shit.
Right.
And he's like, so don't worry about including me in that math. And Maze will nod. And then she says, and I would like to put a portion back to give to the people that helped that do want the money. So if we split
I'll
it,
have a decent
the
chunk
way
of
my
dollars.
thinking is now with the way it is, it would be 2 to Laurie, 2 to Cora, 2 to Abel, 1 to Maze, and then 1 between the one she pursues the newcomers to give them a reward for helping, and Chandel.
Yeah, we have Chandel. I forgot she was there.
Yeah, she's still here.
She's still there with the goats.
When
It's so bittersweet having her here. I miss her so much.
Fenwin takes a bit of a shaky breath. It wouldn't be fair for, at the very least, I feel that it would not be fair for me to take.
Shut up and take your money. You deserve
I have
it.
to agree with Funwin.
We had no
Well-
part in.
Oh please, the two of you saved our asses from those green cloaks.
Yes,
You
so
deserve it.
so shut up and take your money. You deserve it.
It's very important that you don't try to refuse gifts when Aquarius is in the vicinity, because he will aggressively make you take them.
Yes.
Yes, and you should not make it an option for me to have more money. I'm going to lose it.
She's not allowed to have it. That's why
That
I
is
carry
also
most of
true.
the
She's
funds.
not good at keeping things.
I bet all of my money on a card game and I lost.
Speaking of which, did you want me to keep your money separate in a
What?
bag?
No,
from my
that
cash?
wasn't. It wasn't all bad, you know?
Yeah, you got a boyfriend out of it.
I did.
A fiance now, right?
A what?
Oh. Someone getting married?
Not that I'm aware of.
My goodness.
You're a fucking
Friends
troll.
kind of-
And then put the money into your pocket.
What a motley crew of people.
Hey, you picked us.
Fenwin mutters under her breath, "More riches, how tiresome." Takes the offered gold.
Did you say more bitches? What?
That's what I expect from Fenwin of all people. Just, more bitches. Like,
No, she was
hell
talking
yeah,
about
Fenwin.
riches. Oh my goodness.
Oh!
My awful hearing is going to be the detriment to somebody's drinking habits.
I just took a drink of wine as you said that, so hey, you're contributing.
Anyway,
Continuing on.
continuing on. And when it mumbles, or riches, how
Oh,
tiresome.
riches.
Before
I thought you
taking
said.
the- I know what you thought I said.
We
I'm
got
sorry.
How tiresome before
Continue.
taking the offered money.
Sorry, I think my meds wore up, so I have so
Okay.
much energy.
So, for everybody, go ahead and put down your currency of how many are you getting.
How much
Y'all can
money?
do that on. Yeah, can you do that on D&D Beyond or Foundry? It's whichever one y'all want to do. Just
Do it on
let me know.
D&D.
Yes.
Just let me know which one y'all chose or choose.
D&D.
Oh my
I
god,
chose
electric
Foundry.
pieces are a thing. Amazing.
How do we add that?
How do we add the gold?
In the character
On
sheet
D&D
under
Beyond.
inventory at the very bottom, it'll be there.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I still have all the
D&D
platinum.
Beyond or Foundry?
On D&D Beyond, if you go to your inventory, you should see next, like above manage inventory, you should see like your gold, silver, and copper.
It's one more gold, right?
Say that one more time.
Is another a piece of gold?
It's 1,000 pieces of gold.
Ooh.
Yeah, for both of you. So 1,000 each for both. There you go. Which is
There we go.
Oh, we just gave you one golden piece. Like, there you go. It was 211 as just shorting 2,000, 1,000, 1,000.
Yeah, out of all this 10,000 gold, here's one.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
You have in the wrong character sheet.
As everybody's getting all that sorted. Abel, are you okay?
I'm gonna remove Egris's thing from my character sheet.
Like, are you okay? I'm noticing a lot of changes going on with your character sheet.
Oh, I didn't know it was putting it into chat, but that's awkward. No, I was moving everything into Foundry as well. So I was updating it here as well.
No worries.
I didn't know it was gonna update here. That's weird.
Yeah, honestly, didn't know either.
Oh,
Okay.
I saw it too when I emptied my gold.
And as y'all get recovered and you hear Chundel gives a clap at the successful reunion of everybody and informs the group that she is going to return to the Fey Wild to get some more information about what's going on with some situations that I was told not to tell back at home. So Chandel is going to obviously depart as well.
We'll give her a big hug before she leaves. Lion hug.
All the goats kind of just run over and kind of just bite you on the tail, Cora.
Ignore
And if you
them.
don't have a tail, get bit on the ass.
I do have a tail. It is nice and fluffy.
Okay, then you get bit on the tail. And Chandel smiles and says that this was one of the most fun and scary experience that she has had in a very long time. And gives a smile and says, I hope to see all of you again in the future.
Long space cowboy.
Ren smiles and nods a goodbye to her.
As Sid and Chandel kind of linger, the rest of the group, y'all, what are y'all doing?
Get May's nuke. Wanna go fight it? Well, first I'm assuming we have to make sure that stuff's not all burning. How is the rest of the town looking?
The rest of the town, as far as you're aware, they nothing else seems to be on fire. It just seems to be that specific building that was set ablaze. Blaze.
The
So-
blame.
And it
I
is-
would like to volunteer to take Maze to get new clothes.
Maze is already kind of like figuring out how to do that.
They
Like
just
walking
get
out
new
of the
clothes,
door.
and I'm paying
But
for them.
first
so we're
thing
going.
that she does is summon Poe, like the second they step outside.
Okay.
Yay.
You concentrate, and then the familiar raven unfamiliar pops up on your shoulder and kind of just looks around, then looks at you and scoots closer to you and gives a little nuzzle to you before still looking around.
Okay. That's better.
Is Maze still like fucked up and hurt?
True Resurrection
No.
is like full hit points.
Okay,
right? Like,
okay.
back to
True
normal.
Resurrection is different. Then.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, Maze is back up. She got fully recovered.
Okay.
Yeah, so she is up.
So happy.
Kind of looks around, like trying to figure out, trying to remember where she could go to get things like that.
At Rusty Point, you can go to the trade district, which y'all currently in, and probably shop around for. Well, I know that Akora and Maze said that they're gonna go shopping for Maze's clothes. What about the rest of y'all? Are y'all joining them, going on a shopping spree, or what are y'all doing?
It may be wise, for the very least, to get supplies for whatever journey we end up going on. Ren, do we want to offer for them to come with us, or?
Yes. Besides the point that we are being hunted, it is wise for us all to remain together for the time being, I believe. And
Circles?
That's true. We should stay together.
Yes. Supplies would be wise.
You sexy thing.
Mm.
Yes, I've had her.
My meds have worn off. I have nothing going on in this room right now.
Ren, did we want to inform them of our plan? We're going to immediately forgot the town's name.
Rusty Point or Jernima?
Jernima, thank you. Did we want to
Yes.
inform them of our plans of going to Jernima?
We could, yes.
Let you in charge of that. Ren still looks Fenwin still looks a little shaky.
Taking a little bit of glance at Maze and the raven that appeared on her shoulder, Ren would start to explain the dream she had. Them, and what she saw and heard.
so your next steps would be to venture forward to Jernima. Is that what you are saying?
Yes, I'm not quite sure what the dream meant, but I want to go there and find out.
Interesting, because as far as I know, our paths are still in alignment. We are tasked with going to Jernima as well.
How long have we been tasked with doing that and they're completely sidetracked?
What do you need to go to Jernima for, if I may ask?
People gone mad, I believe.
We weren't told exactly what the problem was. I believe that was for us to figure out. Only that there was something very strange happening there, and we need to resolve whatever that may be.
Well, from the sound of the dream, that certainly sounds strange enough. Entire town going up in riot? Well, not unheard of, is uncommon.
A 3?
Mm-hmm.
I presume you're a 3?
I believe she's there talking to you. Ren?
Sorry.
Yeah.
What did you say? I couldn't quite hear you.
I presume you're a 3?
Mm-hmm. I think.
Oh.
Sorry, your mic is really quiet for me.
Sorry. She said I presume you're a dream.
A green?
You're a dream.
Your dream.
You're a dream.
Yes, sorry, my dream. I had to turn your mic up. You're really quiet for me.
This
Yeah.
is a very echoey temple.
Yeah,
Your
it's
dream.
very well insulated. No echo.
It was my dream, yes.
That's your whole name.
Well, if there's anything I've learned recently,
Hmm.
it's that what we're going to deal with is what you are seeing. So, if you're okay with giving us more of the details that you have, it might help us be prepared.
I only know what I saw about this red mist that flew through the city streets. That's the only thing I really saw. Besides the fighting, of course.
Hmm.
That's
There is.
That's the only thing she showed me.
Do I take notice? Well, actually, you said she. Who is she? And would I like really realize this person is like associated with Raven Queen as well?
Ren, do you mention that you have some sort of relationship with the Raven Queen?
I haven't yet. No. I said she.
No?
I didn't mention her by name.
No. So it says she.
Yes, the Raven Queen. I take it you're a follower of her as well. And I motioned to the raven on her shoulder that appeared.
Yeah, I am. That
Interesting.
I don't know if you're familiar with my kind. This is our Kai. We literally exist because of her.
Ren, I'll inform you that based on your based on your background, you do not know them.
Ooh.
Well, I'm told you guys are very helpful in the process of bringing me back to life, so thank you. You're welcome with us as long as you'd like.
Thank you.
Thank you. Red nods.
I'm a lot of unfinished business, and I would have been very angry if I didn't get to take care of it. So,
Fair. Shall we stay in the trading district, but perhaps split into a couple groups? Divide and conquer, as it were.
Every time every time we've gotten separated, somebody has ended up getting really high. Looks over at okay.
I guess it's me every time.
or gets coated in fucking feathers and tar.
What?
Someone gets turned into a voluptuous human woman.
It's really getting put in this perspective. By splitting up is a horrible idea for us.
Yeah, no party splitting.
Try. I am looking more back on it, just like, huh?
Well, if that's out of the question, should we make a plan as to which stops we're going to make?
Armor will
Hey,
go shop first, honestly.
I do not know this town, so I'm leaving this in your hands.
My paws are good.
I'm new to this town too, so I'll just follow you.
Okay. Well, I need clothes because I look fucking abhorrent. I look like I've just been. I was gonna say baptized, but like I don't know. This world's equivalent to some religion somewhere.
I don't fucking know.
Insert phrase here.
Mhm.
I feel like baptized still works. I'm sure it would exist
I guess.
somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Fantasy
Anyway.
baptism.
Baptism of fire.
It happens on Midsummer Eve only.
I thought maybe I'm going to be a sacrifice or something. This is not my color. White is not my color.
Here.
You look even paler than you already are. Let's go.
Exactly. That's my point. Thank you.
So clothing first, then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't really gonna give anybody a choice.
Yeah.
I was gonna drag her there, Maze there either way.
Yeah, the drag
Mhm.
maze was going.
And if we're staying together, that's where we're all going.
Onwards.
Alright,
Then
let's
with
head out.
Maze in the core, leading the charge back into the trade district, we'll go ahead and say it doesn't take you long, Maze, to get some proper clothing. I don't know if you want to change anything, any outfit design or whatever have you, if you want to change at all.
Yeah, I'll type it up.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you to decide. But as the day goes by, all y'all getting supplies and getting some everything situated to head back out and head over to Jernima. It is getting kind of late, so it would make sense if y'all want to stay at a different inn now that the Lucky Rabbit has burnt down. But as y'all are discussing this, basically everybody besides Finwin and Rin, as y'all are getting situated and y'all getting ready to decide where to go stay the night, you then feel a tense growl hit all of y'all's inner thoughts. And y'all freeze for a moment, and y'all look over, and you see a humanoid figure leaning against a wall and a black cloak. And you see underneath his cloak, with his arm folded out, black metallic gauntlets and multiple rings on his fingers. And you see the familiar, what looks to be a black steel helmet covering their head, and you see the familiar form of the creator himself as he looks over at the group and then kind of motions with his head towards a nearby alleyway before waiting for y'all to kind of give him a response.
Yeah, girl, bye.
Yeah, let's go.
I made enough decisions tonight. Abel, it's your turn.
I don't think that's a wise decision.
It's your turn. I've been in the sun all day. It's someone else's turn.
Whoever decides. Well, what do y'all do?
Well, we might as well go see what he wants now, so he doesn't hunt us down at our camp again.
We couldn't refuse him if we wanted to. He would fuck us up.
You already just came back. We're not gonna let you die again. Okay.
Yes, I'm not keen on it. Not yet.
Okay, let's go. I just give like the most exasperated. Ugh. Fine.
Finran and Rin, y'all are confused on what's going on.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
y'all
yeah,
see,
Obviously.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
turn to Fenwin and Ren, and I'm just gonna say,
Dad's just angry with his kid, so he
I
needs to
think-
talk to us.
it might be best if the two of you didn't get involved in this. I wouldn't want to put any more of a burden on you than we already have.
Fenwin shakes her head. If we are sticking in this as much as we say we are, we might as well get involved in everything. I would not like to be taken by surprise.
Well, that is fair.
I agree with that.
I'm giving the creator a very childish response. It's just, ugh. And I'm just walking very annoyed over towards the alley. I'm doing this very playfully because I'm tired and annoyed. I want him to leave us alone. Player is also very sleepy.
so the rest of y'all go into the alleyway.
Yep.
Yes.
I fall behind a little bit, like kind of making some distance.
Okay.
Stay with Fenwin.
And as all of y'all enter the alleyway, kind of walking past the creator as he is the last one to turn into the alley way, and begins kind of motioning y'all further and further down the alleyway. And it's a fairly spacious alleyway. It's about like 10 feet in width, so y'all are only able to like stand shoulder to shoulder. But as y'all are walking along the alleyway, y'all do get to a point where there's a large opening where it's fairly spaced out, and you see the creator comes into the center of this clearing and turns to all of y'all, and not even really acknowledging Finwin or Ren, just looks at the rest of the group and then looks over at you, Abel, and you hear him go, I say congratulations are in order for passing my little test. Now, if you will, the bow, as we agreed.
We saw what happened when we said no last time.
As you recall, I was not a part of that initial agreement. I did not speak to you.
Oh god, they're smoking again.
Now, young Abel, we don't want to have another occurrence of you using this logic again. Because I can guarantee what Cornelia failed to do, I will succeed. We have agreed that your group would retrieve the bow, and I would let y'all keep your items.
Oh yeah, we did get. Oh.
Abel, your
What do
response?
you? Yeah. What are you planning to do with the bow once you have it in your hands?
And what concern is that for you?
Answer the question.
Hmm. Young Abel, I don't think you understand the situations that your entire group is in. So let me paint a better picture. And you see he snaps his gauntlet finger, and soon you see 4 drakes are leaning against the wall, staring down at y'all. And a little bit more above, you see what looks to be a young red dragon staring down at y'all.
You motherfucker.
Wait, is it the?
We helped you and you do this?
Yeah, wait. Can I tell if it's the same dragon?
Make a perception check.
I have a mask on now.
Seems like the same dragon.
You bitch. I knew we should have killed it.
Finran and Rin, y'all look around. Y'all see the drakes that are just staring down at the group, and you see the large red dragon that's staring down, and y'all can feel the warmth of his breath just hitting y'all. And you see the creator is still looking towards Abel, and you hear him go, "Now, we have agreed. Are you going to betray my trust that I started putting into y'all?"
Are you going to free the dragon within this bow?
If it calms your nerves, eventually.
I will only give you this bow if you do it now.
No, no. We may have to work on more compromise there, April. We're not in a position to negotiate like this.
No, we're not.
You mean well, but sometimes
Kill us instantly.
it's better to know when.
This is the time where we fold. As much as we don't want to. We learned last time we lost 3 of our friends. Can't handle losing more just because of this.
You say you get let them out eventually. When is eventually?
You see the creator kind of looks over at you, Maze, and kind of just looks you up. His head kind of just looks you up and down, and then goes, "The magic in these items are very powerful. So when I say eventually, I say," and he looks over back at you, Abel, "when I get the time."
That was very dismissive. I think
extremely vague.
You see the creator kind of points at you, Finwin, and goes, "My young lady, please. These matters do not concern you or the other one. This is a matter between dragons."
Certainly doesn't seem like you're a dragon. You're acting quite lowly for one.
He's who?
You see, the creator kind of just stares you down, and you hear it just go. Very well. You'll test my patience enough. The longbow now. Or I'll give you all a fighting chance. You can take on him. And he points at the young red dragon who lets out a growl.
I just give it a very annoyed smirk.
Was it helping that dragon while I was dead? And that was Sid? Forgot. No.
You were Maze.
Oh. Maze is angry.
I want to kill that dragon so bad.
We helped you. What the
We helped it. I want to kill it now.
Your problem?
I want to kill it. I want to kill it.
Okay. So, are you saying that if we fight this and we win, we get to keep it?
If you fight this and you win, then you get to face him. And he points at one of the drakes.
Okay. And then I assume you're going to point to the next one, the next one, and the next one. What happens, theoretically, we get through all that?
I'll say, if you manage to get through all of them, you can keep the items and the items I have on my person.
Okay, so I don't think we should attempt this.
I don't
Seems
think so
incredibly
either.
stupid.
I'm glaring up at the dragon and saying, "You get lucky this time, you walking handbag."
Abel.
Wait, just a question, Sam. Do I still have my Black Knight ability even though I said I was leaving?
No, you do not. Oops. You try to reach out for that familiar power, but it seems to be vacant.
Ooh.
Same thing with you, Mace. When you woke up, you don't have that familiar power.
Oh.
I understand what you're feeling, but this isn't worth dying over.
And we have a lot to figure out, you know? And if you turn to be an absolute shitlord, horrible, evil thing, then we'll have to come after you eventually. And if that's the case, we'll get it back then. Not saying that you are.
Yeah. It seems like folding this time might lead us for a better hand at the next come around.
Fine. I will take out the bow and kind of like speaking Draconic out loud here, just to say, Aladar, I hope that you can forgive me for this. And I'll just kind of toss the bow over to him.
As you call out Aldar's name, before you can hear a response, you feel the bow just seems to get pulled from your hand and lands in the creator's hand. And you see the creator looks at the bow and goes, "Hello, Aladar." And a flash of golden light emits from the bow, and you see it looks like golden dragon scales are going up the creator's arm before returning to his black scale coloring. And you see the golden bow extends a little bit more, and now made of pure golden dragon scaled. And you see the string that's going through the bow seems to be on fire. And you see the creator looks at it and inspects it before slinging it over his shoulder, and kind of gives y'all a nod and goes, "See, agreements have been made. And with that, even if I had to twist one of your arms, rewards are given." And young Abel, take good care of L'Oreal. She was one of my favorites. And be careful on taming her, so to speak. And then looks at the rest of y'all, and you see he reaches into one of his pouch and pulls out what looks to be a orange dust before tossing it at the group. And the orange dust seemed to go over to the group. And with Laurie's orb, some of the orange dust seemed to be sucked into the orb. With Akora's shield, some of the dust gets sucked into the shield. And Maze, with your now reunion ring that got put on your finger, it gets sucked into the ring. And all three of y'all, doesn't go to Abel, all three of y'all scream in pain as all three of y'all pass out due to the pain.
Oh my god.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
Oh. Bruh.
Maze immediately dies again.
I'm being spawn camp, bro.
No. Spawn camping.
And I die, what, like 3 days or 4 days after I die for the first time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Better than an hour.
Yeah.
Sorry for everybody that